Guys, what is going on? It is bloody hot here in Leipzig, Eastern Germany, and welcome to the Wind Lounge YouTube channel. I have a very special topic today for you guys, and that's that's Avanti Sails essentially. There are a lot of Avanti Sails customers and fans all around the world. I think many are wondering, is the brand even existing anymore? How is it going to continue? And I have some news for you guys. It's mixed news. So we are selling Avanti Sails in the Wind Lounge in our shop, and I think we are at the moment the biggest shop for them, because Kata Sports in the Netherlands, they closed down. And I have here the new Avanti Sails Power Ride. I already rigged it for a German video for our German channel, and I want to show you the video. I want to show you the technical details, the beauty of the sail. Also explain it a little bit for the people that don't know Avanti Sails maybe that good. And but I also want to talk, besides that, a little bit about the uncertainty that comes, at least for us as a surf shop. And it is the same for us as for all the long-term Avanti customers. It's just sad that there's no better availability, because it's every year the same. We feel that we could sell 5 times the amount of these sails because the technicality behind these beauties is simply amazing, and the quality, the feeling on the water, everything. It's premium stuff for actually not that much more money than the competitors, and it's just horrible that the production seems to be so hard. And I don't know if it's only the production, to be honest, but it seems to be impossible to deliver every single year new products. But now we got some new ones, and this is the Avanti Sails Power Ride. As I said, I already rigged it. I rigged it on my 0.7 mast, because unfortunately Avanti Sails couldn't deliver masts in time. But luckily these sails are constant curve, so there's lots of options for masts that you can use with them. And I don't really know where to start. So this is the Power Ride. This is the I would almost say eine Sekunde, ich drehe es mal einmal, dann sieht man den Druck. I'm going to turn around so you can see the Power Ride print. It's the Power Ride. It's the freeride sail from Avanti. It's one of my all-time favorite freeride sails that I used. I was team rider for Avanti Sails for many years, so I know all the products really, really well. And this is an extremely balanced, easy feeling, light freeride sail. It doesn't get much more comfortable. It is really like that. I know it sounds like advertisement. But I told you guys I want to be real, so we will talk about everything in this video, and it's just like that. That's the reason behind that is, of course, the membrane material, and also the fact that Dan Kessler, who designed these sails, is an amazing sail designer. And we'll go to the shadow now real quick. I mean, you saw the sail in the sun now, but it's just too warm. We're dying. So where do we start? These Avanti Sails come with a lot of attention to detail. We will go through some details now in a moment. But the main thing, as I said, is the membrane. We will also get closer to that. I'm going to explain you very simple how it works. Before we get to that, I just want to mention, now we have a few of these sails available. Some sizes are already sold out again. It's always the same thing with Avanti Sails. When the sails are there, they sell like this, but most of the times they are not there. So that's the kind of problem. And we have 5.6, I think 6.3 and 7.0 at the moment still available of the Power Ride. The Tempest availability, that's the free cam, free race version. That's a little bit better with availability. Some slalom sails are there. The Icarus free race sail, amazing sail. I used it for so many years, especially in size 5.5 and 6.5. One of my all-time favorite foiling free race sails. I think there are also some left. And wave I think is also a little bit left, but the stock is dropping like crazy, because when the stuff is here, it's going. So if you want one, hit us up at the Wind Lounge. We're happy to sell you one of the last ones. And we don't know if they will ever come back. If they come back, you will hear it here, of course, and we will talk about it, because, as I said, we love the quality, we love the products. But we don't know if this is the last time these products will ever come to the market. We really don't know. Let's get to the technical details. I think we start at the top. We just go from bottom to top. So if you look a little bit closely, you can see this is a real garment here that is glued to the sail. All nice colored, a lot of attention to detail. You have this little small thing here. We just start with the details right here. So if you hang it somewhere, if you're on vacation and you have a option to hang your sail half rigged, to keep it rigged for the next day, you have this small thing. Then you have the cap, of course. It went in straight away. Of course, you have to always check it if it's in the mast when you're rigging. But it's nice and cleanly designed, so it just went in first time. This is very rare. And then if we just go a tiny little bit more down, you see these small stabilizer battens. You usually never see that on freeride sails. It's too expensive for most brands to do that. At Avanti Sails they do it, so the leech is even more stabilized. This is already an amazing leech. To rig it perfectly, I would need to downhaul it a little bit more, but it's a little bit too lazy, it's too warm. But anyway, it's nice, okay? Let's keep it at that. Yeah, then if you come closer here, you see all the stitching and so on, and the nice extra, how do you say, protection against delamination. It's very important. There were years where this didn't work perfectly, where there were a lot of warranties with delamination also, but it looks to me really nice this year. Yeah, then actually when we are already at the batten, this is already the next detail. So you can see there's a lot of special things, and what you have is you have symmetrical battens. This is something very special. Also this small Avanti logo, really nice and premium. Symmetrical battens means you have the core pieces of the sail, and one goes like this, and the other one goes like, and the other one goes like this. So you see the batten here and here, and same goes all the way down. So all the battens are symmetrical, and with most other brands, they use a more simple construction technique where you have alternating battens. So on here, for example, the batten is put on top of the sail here, attached there, and then here on the other side, and so on and so on and so on. And of course, this symmetrical batten layout gives a little bit more symmetry, which is which is nice. If you can feel it or not, I don't know, but it's just attention to detail, as I said. Yeah. Then of course you have the mast sleeve. You can see the mast sleeve consists of several parts, which is also not normal. You know, you have the top part, then you have the white part with the Avanti writing. And then you have the bottom part that is custom, completely customized, different colors here. Here another Avanti logo, really nice. And then yeah, the membrane color is changing. Here you have the windows, of course, they are mandatory because otherwise you can't see anything, at least not through this milky membrane that you have at the bottom. Of course, you have a nice profile. The power ride is, I would say, it's almost perfectly balanced sail. When it comes to the feeling, also in the German surf magazine test, the last time they sent one there, this sail was either it was winning or it was sharing the first place with another brand. But yeah, it was winning because of its comfort, because it's so light, because it's so easy to sail, and yeah, so it continues down there a little bit. Let's see, do we find some more details? Yeah, we do. Right here, this trim roll here, I don't know how it's called exactly in English, but it's plastic, so it's a little bit of weight, and it has less friction, and it doesn't corrode. So that's a really nice detail, and it also doesn't break. I don't know why other brands are not doing it. Many other brands are using metal rings. I don't get it. I don't like the metal rings. Always some sand in between makes it harder to downhaul. This one really easy, really fluid, easy to downhaul. Easy. It's just easy. Then yeah, here of course a little bit protection for the boom, so the sail is protected. This, I think, by the way, is also Kevlar, just to mention it. So no cheap materials in this thing. And then here, this is a change. Actually, from last year to this year, they do not have the quick lock system anymore. Why is that? It's a reason, I think, is a logistical reason. Because the quick lock, I liked it actually. But, you know, there were sometimes some problems with this plate. At least I experienced that when you're a heavy user of your sails. So if you're like on the water every second day, you know, sometimes the plate broke a little bit. For those who don't know, there was like a carbon plate here, and this gave more stability a bit. And then the quick lock system, sometimes it broke, of course, but then, you know, Avanti couldn't deliver spare quick locks. And when you don't have spare parts, then you cannot do stuff like this. So they went back to that. Of course, little step back, but I don't know if it's even that bad. Makes the sale more simple. Now you can use one from Lisa. We have them in our online shop. And yeah, by the way, if you need accessories and anything else, you know, check out the Wind Lounge online shop. Not just for these sales. We are really happy to help you guys. Yeah, and we are specialized on also, aside from the accessories, on advisory, on helping people. We know the gear really well. And yeah, so that's the core features of the sale. One more thing, I also mentioned that in the German video. I think it's worth mentioning because, Samuel, if you zoom in for a moment, I just want to show the printing on the sail. Of course, this sail like this cannot be finished perfectly. You know, somewhere at some places, always a little bit like here, for example. Komm mal rüber. Is, for example, you know, you just see it's not perfectly glued. This is simply something that is not possible in the windsurfing industry because quantities are too small. You have no brand that is able to do that. But here they did not save any money on the print, for example. Just the printing on the sail alone, I think it's 40 to 60 euro per sail, and this is not reflected in the retail price. Okay, the retail price comes really from the premium membrane material, but yeah, the printing is just it's real color that is printed on here. Really complicated to do, really nice. Now we come to the membrane, which of course is the core feature of all the membrane Avanti Sails. And this membrane, it consists of basically, it's like a laminate. You know, you have one layer of monofilm at the bottom, then you have the Kevlar and aramid fibers, and then you have another layer of monofilm. And this works together as the following. The fibers that you see all throughout all the sail, maybe you can show down here. This is where the majority of the force is. So you have hundreds, thousands of fibers, okay? And these carry the load. These carry the power of the wind. And because of that, the monofilm doesn't have to carry it. And so what they do is they make the monofilm a lot thinner. And like that you save weight because the carbon, of course, it weighs almost nothing. You maybe heard of that also from the 3D ice sails from North Sails. So this is very light material. And here then you have the monofilm in between. And what this does is prevent any stretching. So if I, for example, push in here, film one time here. If I push in here, you know, with my finger, you can really see also the sound of the sail, by the way. Sound is a big thing. It's not wrinkling up. It's not doing all these monofilmy things. It's just extremely durable. We get to that in a moment. But it's not stretching. And what that does is when the wind is pushing in your sail, the sail doesn't stretch and give you this whoop boost in the beginning that you get, for example, when you use a monofilm slalom or race sail or even monofilm sail. It's soft, you know, the wind has to go around the sail. You use exactly the force of the wind that pushes in here really nice and firmly, so you get a really soft feeling on the water. Easy, super easy handling, super easy riding, sound is super nice, rotation buttery smooth, and yeah, as I said, it is one of my all-time favorite freeride sails. It's an absolute beauty. And then last thing that is very important to mention with this is the durability. We have here at our lakes, we have some Avanti Sails customers of the first generation. They still have their sail after more than 10 years and it looks amazing. And yeah, this is really the aim. This is the goal of this kind of material, you know, because it's not stretching, it's not breaking, it's not wrinkling up so much, and it's not doing all these things why you need, for example, usually if you buy a monofilm sail, you need to change it after 3 years. You basically, when you buy a monofilm sail, you have a different sail in your hands because it's stretching a little bit. So it makes sense to exchange your monofilm sails from time to time. And here, if your sail stays intact, you know, if you do not have a weird delamination warranty thingy, and yeah, even if you get problems after 3 years with a sail like that, for 3 years you have the same sail. And this is not to be underestimated, because if you use your monofilm sail for 3 years in the sun a lot and you're pushing with it, even after 1.5 years, you do not have the same sail in your hands. With this you do. And so yeah, this is the video. These sails are, of course, they are not perfect. They have their things. The availability is the biggest downside of Avanti Sails in our opinion. It's really sad sometimes, because we really believe we could sell a lot more of this, but it is how it is. And yeah, if you're one of the lucky ones to get an Avanti Sails now, congratulations. Check out the Wind Lounge, check out our online shop. You can also just call us, write us on WhatsApp, whatever. We're happy to help you guys. I would say see you the next time. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Leave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this yeah, hopefully honest review.